Welcome back to a new video, and in this video we are going to show you how to get leads in solar as easiest and as fast as possible. So what we are going to do is we are going to break down some ads that are actually working for businesses and ads that aren't working for businesses, so good and bad ads. And this is how you're going to get leads, by understanding the principles that I'm going to break down in this video. So please stay tuned and let's get into it. So this is for solar businesses running ads or scared to run ads because, just move that a little bit, because they think it's a waste of time and scared that they'll look or you'll look like any other solar business. If you've ever thought of that, if you ever thought that you might look like any other solar business, if you ever thought that Facebook is a waste of time, that ads are a waste of time, this is the video for you. And I'm going to show you how you can get leads and invest in advertising so that you can get bigger returns. Awesome. So the uncomfortable truth of I don't do ads, it's a waste of money. So we've heard solar companies and solar installers and cleaners say, I don't want to look like any other solar business. I don't do ads. It's a waste of time. We hear this consistently from solar installers, but here's what you need to hear. These beliefs are one of the reasons why you're not getting leads. So watching this, you'll need to reject those beliefs, those ideas, and just completely forget about them and start from a blank slate. So by the end of this video, you'll understand the 3 critical truths that change everything about Facebook advertising. Let's get into it. So 3 things that you must understand is awareness. So number 1, awareness. Whenever you run your ads, where are you meeting your potential client or your target audience? So do they know anything about solar? Are they looking for an installer? So are they aware of solar? Are they aware of the solution? So do they even know about solar? And then are they aware of a solution to cut their electricity bills? And if they're not, then or the third question as well is, are they ready to buy? So those are the 3 questions that you need to ask yourself whenever you are creating your new ads. So point number 3 is benefits. It is important to communicate the benefits of solar clearly, crystal clear as possible. So what will they get if they invest in a 70,000 Rand Sunsynk package or a Tesla package? So if they invest in an inverter that is 70,000 Rand or into maybe 5 solar panels, what will it do for them? So they need to understand, what are they getting in return? Same way that I'm trying to communicate what you'll get in return whenever you run ads is a qualified client. So what is the pain? Last but not least, 3, pain. Why do they need solar? What's making their life so painful, so uncomfortable, that they need solar immediately, or that you are the right person to provide this solution for them? So some will be aware and some won't. So this goes back to point number 1, uncover their pain. Do they have high electricity bills? So a lot of commercial clients, agricultural or even industrial clients, will have immense, large bills of electricity. So you need to communicate that whenever you are presenting the solution or your service, which is solar installation. And if it's solar panel cleaning, then you are telling them the disadvantage of having dust on your solar panels and relying just on an act of God, which is rain, to clean their panels, which doesn't clean them properly, reducing their solar panels efficiency, which will end up reversing their investment, is reducing that electricity bill, or reducing them saving the amount of money on electricity. So those are the three things that you must understand whenever you are creating an ad and whenever you are communicating on social media. Awesome. So here's why most solar ads fail, and we are going to go to the ad library and just break down some ads as well. So here's why most solar ads fail, leading you to think, I don't do ads, it's a waste of money, or Facebook advertising doesn't work. Number one is your creatives are boring or generic. Again, in the previous video, this is something I mentioned. If you're just going to say, go solar today, doesn't speak to the pain points like we mentioned in the previous slide. It doesn't address load shedding, rising electricity costs, or energy independence, concerns that keep your prospects awake at night, then your creatives aren't going to speak to them. It's not going to connect, and you're not going to create a relationship, or they're not going to trust you when you present your solution or services. Your offer is weak, or it is a poster on the wall. Everyone is saying, get a quote today. It isn't compelling, it isn't unique, and it doesn't turn heads, right? It's not a pattern interrupt. So again, as an example I used in a previous video is that if you maybe say, get a quote today, get a quote today, plus we will check your geyser, something like that. So a lot of you can offer that because you are electricians and you provide solar heat solutions and solar installation. So if you can provide that sort of offer, if you can add that to your offer, then that would be amazing. And then if you are just a solar installation company, then you can say, get a quote today for the solar installation, plus we will check your COC compliance. So if you are compliant, making sure that we do after services as well, and doing any sort of electrical or audits. So whenever it comes to the offer, you need to just be creative. And then last but not least is that you're not speaking to your audience's pain. Again, one form field isn't qualification, it's desperation. There are cracks and leakages throughout your pipeline where interested prospects simply disappear. So if you're not asking the right questions in your qualification process, then your ads are going to fail. You're not going to get those leads, and you're not going to get their contact details, and you're not going to be able to serve them and help them reduce those rising costs, or get a commercial client that has a 5 million Rand project waiting for you. Awesome. So this is the system that actually works. The solution is simple but not easy. And here's what successful solar companies are doing differently with their Facebook advertising. One, they have pain-focused creatives. So it addresses rising electricities, load shedding directly. It speaks to them, to their audience directly. Compelling offers. Instead of get a quote, try custom solar proposal in 24 hours. Free energy audit with 500 Rand, $500, or 500 euros. Give them something valuable immediately. So multi-step qualification. If they do not answer the right questions, then they won't waste your time. You will get the best buyers just by having a multi-step qualification. Awesome. So let's go into breaking down some ads and seeing what is good and what is bad. What is bad and what not to do as well. So let's start off with this lovely company over here. this was picked completely off random. And again, and this just is served for educational purposes, so that you guys understand what actually burns money on Facebook ads and makes you think that Facebook is a waste of time or it's a waste of money. So if you're going to run ads simply like this, where you are just telling the person it's a Hubble AM5, it ends on the 8th of December, that's the promotion. So it's one Hubble AM5, equipment only, high cycle life. You can swap this AM5 and then it tells you the price tag. It's a good ad when you're running sales, but it's also not a great ad because you're not telling the person what they will get from this investment. So this is a 13,000 Rand investment. What will they get from 13,000 Rand? Are they going to save 60% on the electricity bill? What are they going to get? So it's not really speaking to the person, it's just presenting the sale at a discounted price, which is a good tactic. But again, you need to tell your audience or speak to their pain, and then again present the benefit of using this specific package or this specific like Sunsynk 8 kilowatt or a Hubble AM5. So that specific equipment. Again, so one Sunsynk 8 kilowatt, one Hubble AM5 doesn't really tell me what I will benefit or how it's going to help me when I get or invest into this Sunsynk 8 kilowatt, regardless of awareness, whether they're unaware of of solar, where they are aware of the solution, so solar, or whether they are just looking for price. You just need to always remind them of the pain and as well as present the benefit. Awesome. So let's go to another one. So that, and also don't just use image ads. Try, and if you do use image ads, try and again present the benefits. So here they try it, they made an attempt, but you're just telling me what is this. So it is a Sunsynk 8 kilowatt. Equipment only doesn't really tell me what this is all about. 2 Hubble AM5, okay, it doesn't make anything clearer. So confusion will always make your clients or potential clients run away. Okay, cool. Let's get into this ad over here. So Daya Solar, so 1x 16 kilowatt Daya inverter, 4 10 kilowatt LBSA bats, and 32 565 kilowatt solar panels. Okay, cool. So over here, this is a really good ad actually. I didn't see this, so I just saw it now. Save money, create a smart home, connect to the future, and stay in control. So those are the sort of benefits that you mention in your image ad. Try and make it bigger. Don't put it so small, some people won't see it. I almost just missed it and criticized it, but if they can just put this a little bit bigger or make it bolder so that people see it immediately, a good ad. And so instead of, so you can tell them, hey, you'll get 32 solar panels, 4 kilowatts LBS bats, 10 kilowatt LBS bats. And then you tell them, okay, so if you get this package, this 275,000 Rand package, you're going to save money on your electricity bills. You're going to create a smart home. You're going to connect to the future. So, and you're going to be in control, because with load shedding, you feel powerless. You feel like you aren't in control, right? And everyone wants to feel in control. Everyone wants to know that they're going to have electricity tonight. Awesome. And then one more over here. Again, this is an example of not so great of an ad, where you're just telling us a 1 to 100 kilowatt off-grid solar power generation system. So it's a factory supply, fully qualified cross-border goods source. I don't know what the hell that is. So I'm coming from an expert of a potential client. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll send a message asking about the package, but I want to know how is this going to help me. So make it clear that how this package is going to help the person reading or watching your ads. Okay. And then here's an example of a really good ad. So let's quickly just play it for you guys.
In the desert of Antofagasta, Chile, Desert Steel Factory partners with installer Fajan Mirandia Cortez to launch the 600 kilowatt hour CNI energy.
Skip. So this is an example of a skill show ad. A skill show ad is showing us, or you're showing them your skills. You're showing them your understanding of this system and how it's going to help them. These are the best ads. These are perfect ads because it shows the behind the scenes. It shows your quality and your skills and that how you can be trusted, and also what they're going to get when they install the system, because they see that this person who has installed the system is benefiting from getting 60% discount on their slashing 60% of their electricity bills. So those are the sort of ads that are going to help you get leads and not waste money. These video ads, or a combination of video and image, or an image ad that speaks directly to their pains and the benefits that they're going to get. And that's how you are going to get leads, and that's why a lot of solar installers think ads are a waste of money because of running poor ads. So if you are interested in running ads and getting leads so that you can get more business and grow your business as well, and help your the location, so help South Africa or America become off the grid and stay in control. If you're someone or an installation company, solar installation company that wants and has a mission like that, click the link in our bio and we are going to hop on a call, discuss, and then we will identify the crooks and crannies on how we can help you get leads as soon as possible. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.